Hello everyone and welcome back to our Hogwarts Legacy completionist playthrough. This is episode number... Great, I forgot what episode number it is. But anyways, last time we did... I also forgot what we did last time. Great, my brain is like absolutely fried right now. Okay, last time in episode number 145, we robbed a bunch of hamlets. I was unable to find the final collection chest in Irondale. But other than that, I believe I have robbed all of the collection chests from every other hamlet. Except for Keenbridge, but that's just because I didn't go to Keenbridge. I forgot all about it, honestly. I mean, Rancher, Lower Hogsfield, Upper Hogsfield, Pitapon Ford, Maroon Weem. There's 6 of them there, surprisingly. Bambach. And yes, I know it's probably not how you pronounce it, but I'm having too much fun going Bambach. And Cragcroft. So yeah, not too much left to do. But today I've decided I'm finally gonna suck it up and do it in the shadow of time. I really didn't like this quest last time. I felt it was way too meandering and just too filler. I mean, the dungeon that we go through seems like it takes an age to finish. And it isn't like Absconder Encounter where I'm just not a huge fan of giant spiders trying to kill me. And I got absolutely jump scared twice by 2 different spiders. 2 different times I went through the quest. This one's just annoying. So yeah. Anyways, let's wait for it to become daytime because I hate the perpetual night. And go from there. It still kind of feels like nighttime.
A bit unsettling. What to do?
Say hi to Sebastian, of course.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Was there anything else in that report that you're declining to mention?
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Got my snoozing dog with us, who's apparently now awake. So let's explore the catacomb.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the Great Room, which had suffered decay amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I'd be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
I'm very much concerned about the Feldcroft catacomb, but let's go. It's definitely druidic in nature. Trophy earned. Bronze, the Intrepid Explorer. Discover all Cairn dungeons. Okay, so this is the last Cairn dungeon.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Yeah, just look how big this thing is. It's massive. And it really shouldn't be, in my opinion.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, right,
Spiders
Sebastian.
aren't insects.
Don't start.
I want to do this just to prove it.
We're here for a reason. I say Oklahoma is justified.
Nope. I disagree. Okay.
This room is taller than it looks.
Guardian
Right here. Okay, getting knocked backwards by fake walls. Nice parkour move.
Revelio.
And the collection chest I was after.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
I just couldn't remember which one it was behind. Or like where it was. Alright, gold. It's probably the most I'm gonna open up though. I'm gonna try to keep things the way they are.
Revelio.
Look at all these sarcophagi. He's using Confringo and not killing curse. Fuck. Oh god, that shooter dropping right when it did. I thought it was dropping right on top of me and I was like, oh no, I'm about to get jumped. I will slam open the doors though.
Watch your step. I
Revelio.
need to slip there.
I know. There are multiple spiders. Whoops. Oh! Screw it. I really feel bad about using that ancient pot as a weapon. And there's still another one. This is a shooter, so it's not too bad, but...
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
I don't mind looting those little chests, but I feel bad about pulling down everything and taking what's inside.
Revelio.
So I'm not gonna like open that up for the money in there. Because these are offerings to the dead, not things for us to just steal. Burning away spider webs, though, is justified. Whoops. Broke some pods. Oh, I remember this. That's where
Now
it
this
is.
is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Confringo.
Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Unfortunately, I can see which one's got a spider in it.
There's something here by the altar.
Student journal entry. Foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. It's told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. Well, that's just horrific dark magic. Plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. Spell is said
What
to
did you find?
serve well against enemies. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more
Don't
to
you
this than even I
dare
imagined.
open
Look,
up that spider.
bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
Okay, so let's just do the easy one. Yeah, no kidding.
Revelio.
Alright, I just want to make sure I'm not missing any collection chests.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Of course he had to. Had to freaking unleash the Scurrier.
Revelio.
Idiot. Can't get that thing either.
Revelio.
Okay. This music isn't helping anything. I assume I've got to do this.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Revelio. Nice.
Not nice. That was a terrible pun.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Oh, it's the Devil's Snare door. I remember this one. Like how much I hated it. Oops.
Confringo. Bombada.
Alright.
Revelio. I need to find a safe way across.
Yeah, the safe way across would be the bones. But I don't know.
Revelio.
Where to get the bones. There we go.
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Where'd they just go? Oh, right there. Alright, back to the Findo.
Lumos. Rickety bone bridge complete.
Can't remember, I think there's a collection chest down this way, which is why I'm coming down here. Whoopsie. Yep, there is.
Revelio.
Whew. Okay. Well, if I'm not mistaken, this leads back to where we just were as well.
Revelio.
Yep. Alright. Got the collection chest, which is what I was after. Let's keep moving.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
I don't exactly trust your judgment right now, Sebastian, but I did trust your judgment earlier. So, and like once he started getting into the unforgivable curses, that's when I feel like my character would stop trusting Sebastian's judgment, and is mainly going along with him to make sure he doesn't do anything like use unforgivable curses.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
I don't think learning the Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Here they come. Great. And my spell did nothing. Like, I don't have a problem with someone being edgy and learning learning Confringo.
Revelio.
It's when you go beyond Confringo that I have an issue. There.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch. I tried.
Alright, that one goes there.
Revelio.
Now I actually know how to do these puzzles from earlier.
That one. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
I almost just want to let the spider one run free.
Revelio.
Because I don't like the idea of a spider just sitting there. So you know what? F it. It's time to fight. Okay, of course it doesn't hit it at all. That's just annoying. Alright. So the other one's right there. Got it. And then on. I hope you all are starting to kind of see what I mean when I say that I feel like this one.
Shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
That was a horrible pun. What I mean when I'm like, oh yeah, this is like a bit
Revelio.
overly long. Like you don't need all, whoops, all of these crappy little puzzles. I don't have anything for the matriarch. Like you don't need all these bone puzzles. They're kind of pointless. Like at least with Skyrim. Oh my god, they're not stopping. I got pretty freaking lucky. I saw it in the corner of my eye.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
But yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't have a problem if it was just the combat, but the puzzles too make it kind of annoying. I hope that did more than just damage that torch. I'll take the Wigan Welds. I'm gonna hate myself for doing this, but I'll do it. See what's through the webs. I mean, just look at how big this place is. I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't have too much of a problem doing dungeon crawling if the games more revolve around dungeon crawling. But when it's like a find the relic thing, I don't know.
Suffered decay. just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Pretty massive catacomb. I don't know. Like, I guess I don't really know if I feel like this is too long or not.
Revelio.
It definitely felt that way before, but I'm open to being convinced otherwise by this run around. Maybe it's just because I was trying to loot everything in sight last time.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo.
Knew it. Okay, well I didn't mean to kill that one. I meant to kill one of them. Of course. I hate the Matriarchs and my cat's meowing like a mad cat for no real reason. Get out of the way! Oh my god. I don't know why my cat's meowing, but he is. Okay, and I was trying to go for the Matriarch and missed. Man, there's just too many spiders.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Yeah, no kidding. How many spiders did we just kill? I don't know. That was really annoying.
Revelio.
Actually, you know what? I think I've changed my mind on this tomb. It's not too bad, because I've just realized that we're at the ending room. At least I think it's the ending room. Could be wrong. Definitely gonna cast Leviosa, Lumos, sorry, just in case there's something
Dead
going.
end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Yeah, this is definitely what I was after. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only Wizardkind but the world, but the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian, the relic.
Holy
Look.
shoot. Yeah, no, I agree with the notes.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
And what do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
We honestly should leave it alone. I get the feeling that dark sacrifice means murder.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must
I'm
keep
worried
this
about
relic
that.
secret. Especially from my uncle.
I'm really worried about that. We'll continue on in the next episode. Thank you guys all for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. First, I remember why I felt this thing was overlong. At least I think I remember why. It's because of the amount of time that it takes to get out of here. Felt like so long for some reason. And it just felt overlong because of that. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. See you all in the next one.